Senator Miville-Dechêne. Thank you, Madam Speaker. Minister, Canada still doesn't have any legislation to protect kids from online harm due to government inaction over the past 5 years. And yet the threats have multiplied. Minors are using dating apps and falling into the clutches of pedophiles. And children also have access to chatbots that are created by AI. When will there be any measures to verify the user's age to protect Canadian kids? Minister, thank you for the question. I referred to a bill that I'm going to be tabling shortly. That bill will include measures to protect kids in online environments.
We're looking at around online exploitation and on child luring through ever-changing and rapidly changing technology. There's more reforms that we're considering as a government. Those reforms are being led when we're dealing with the regulation of platforms, for example, by some of my colleagues who I don't want to speak on behalf of, but notably our ministers responsible for culture and identity and for artificial intelligence are engaging in this conversation right now to understand how they can advance some of these reforms. They're going to complement some of the criminal reforms that we put in place with the goal that I think we all share of protecting our kids in an ever-changing online environment, which as a parent of young children who are increasingly being exposed to technology is a pressing concern, not just nationally, but in my own household.
Alors, pour cela, je veux vous entendre un peu sur le fond parce que
Well, there's an urgent need for action, particularly with the advent of AI. In Quebec, a mother reported that her teenager, he was using chatbots to create blood-curdling rape scenarios, and he was the perpetrator. In the U.S., kids have been become addicted to chatbots that encourage self-harm, suicide, and violence. Is that the kind of society that you want as a father of young kids? Minister.
I think everyone in Canadian, regardless of partisan affiliation, whether we hold seats in the House of Commons, Senate, or simply are right-minded human beings, don't want that kind of society to emerge. What's important, though, is that we actually figure out what solutions are available to us, how can we implement them in a way that's going to be able to respond to technology, which is evolving at a pace faster than governments typically have the ability to operate or to respond. These are challenging conversations. Some of the solutions will be when we can identify who the perpetrator of criminal activity is, to actually hold them accountable. Others are going to require us to figure out how we can ensure that the platforms that Canadians have access to are subject to a regulatory environment that is designed to protect kids rather than to allow these platforms to profit.
Merci, Monsieur le Ministre.